Dear like Samanani and greetings over the diaspora to those that don't speak the languages that we speak. I thought we wouldn't have a video today because yesterday I spent the entire day exporting, failing. So eventually, late export. Eventually, we uploaded, but it was quite late. But thank you so much still for being able to check out the content. The channel name is Don't Queer on YouTube. We deal with people of color stuff there. So anyway, so today I bump into a post where it's stuff that I'll probably forever speak about until we get our ish together as a people, you know. So on Wednesdays, coincidentally today is a Wednesday, and on Wednesdays as I post about I see the concentration camp. So if you go on my playlist, the very first video playlist Kasi the concentration camp, I explain why I'm saying what the concentration camp. I explain also the word Kasi Ezwakai, right? So I'm gonna be speaking from a South African angle because so I wanna address, so these are things that definitely I'm sure the South Africans can relate to, but because the system is designed for us people of color in the same way, wherever continent you'd find yourself in, for people of color, the system is designed the same way, you know. So the only ones that I say comfortably familiar with, I'd say go to the US, you guys have your own Ebonics, right? The black version, not the black version, sort of a black version of the English, and then we have a Tsotita Alerona, right? More South Africa. So this post here, it's on the village. So if you go on the village, so I don't know if it's DJ or Jo Bankuna. So Bankuna is a Tonga surname. So apologies also in advance for the words that will be mentioned here, but I don't know if it's like the N word, only black people are allowed to say it. So so Nkuna no is a Tonga surname. And there is that thing where the Tonga people do not want to be referred to as Mashangani. And the Mozambicans are okay because if you go into the history and whatnot, but a question I've still not answered though is, why do Tonga speakers still say Nebolabola Sichangani but you not referred to as Mashangani? This is Kibota Kamoya Omotle or nice. Please, if anybody has that answer for me, please go by link and lighten, because I've asked on different platforms and nobody has answered me. So apologies in advance. And I don't know if the Tonga people are allowed to say the Shangan or refer to themselves as Shangana. So apologies in advance for that. But the rest of the things, I'm not apologizing. So what also disheartened me was seeing a friend of mine on the comment section commenting how they commented, you know, and I'm like, how? I thought we are all understanding and we're all moving forward with such things. So I'm gonna read it, but if you go to the village, you should find this post here. So it says, Baria Semaplazini, we don't hurt anymore. So this was a term that people in townships, the concentration camps, would use for people who'd come from the homelands. And because everybody historically, Gauteng Nesi, everybody came to Gauteng for the gold and whatnot. So the likes of us, sorry, Kisono Karona. So we were born here, our parents were born here, but you'll never find me on any day. Well, knew me. When I was younger, I also felt, oh my God, Kasi. But now that I know better, I do better, you know. But Kasi is not a dwelling for humans, you know. It's not a dwelling for gods at all. So there's a derogatory thing where people by Kasi feel that they're more superior than people by the homelands, you know, even though they eat real food, you know. And anyway, so let's go. So we don't hurt anymore. It is amusing when a backyard dwelling Sowetan calls me a Baria Semaplazini. It used to be the ultimate insult. People like Ike Kumalo, I'm going to speak on him as well, used to hurl this insult at us at every opportunity. This was more than the fool from the farm's general jab. So that's the direct translation of that phrase there. The insults meant we were backwards, uncivilized, dirty, and unkempt fools of the worst kind. Many Shangans, Pedi, and Venda people changed their surnames and spoke isiZulu in Meadowlands to avoid being called Bari. In Zola, Nkuna became Nkune, Ngoveni, I'm assuming, Ngoveni became Ngubane, and Matebula became Matsebula. In the 1970s and towards the 90s, it was taboo to speak Sepedi and Shitonga in Davidton. So Davidton is in Israel. People like Ike treated us like foreigners in our own country. It hurts no more. Uncle Joe, why are you so open quote? Uncle Joe, why are you okay when he called you Bari? Close quote. My nephew. It is because all his life he has never been to Mankweng, Bungeni, Malamolele, and Chakuma to see how the game has changed. So I forgive him. I laugh each time Aikumalo exhibits that Plazini superiority complex. That attitude is outdated. Kasi is cramped, stifled, dirty, and drowning in its own sewage. I can attest. While the Limpopo rurals have become a better place to enjoy life, I'm very comfortable about being from Amaplazini farms. Why be angry like it is 1985? So I'm not bothered and pressured to speak isiZulu. I speak it when I like. When I feel like I'm being disrespected, I permanently speak Xitsonga. I speak all 10 languages except Afrikaans, but I refuse to speak a language by force. No fight and no shame. So I acted like I am the barriest fool from Tanin, who has never met a Zulu and seen a flushing toilet. The one-room backyard boy feels high and mighty and proudly wear the Bari badge and enjoyed the Chisanyama. Who's the fool? Go and fight your sister for your mother's dilapidated 4-room. 100% Bari Asemaplazini. Likabichi bandit. Okay, so then the post that led me to this one, Yona, says, so this is from Shimi Kush. He sells CMOS, plug, and yeah, he lives an urban life. So I'm born and raised in a 2-room and a veranda in Orlando East, Soweto. So Orlando East is one of the oldest, or probably the first townships. I know Batiba from Sophia Town when they were displaced. So Mirole and Silly Orlando East were the first places where they put these people. Big family. I'm the first grandchild at home. 2 grandparents, my dear goddess mother, my aunt, 5 malumes plus younger brothers. Aye, you already know the drill. Also Superman Basekasi Shem. Abo Superman Basekasi Shem. Nigga got kicked out of home to the streets. Best thing to ever happen to me at the time. I hit the streets with more ambition than before. No doubt the rejection had me losing my mind drastically, but the initiation was well worth it. My mentality changed. I lived and struggled with backroom dwellers from around Africa situated in Orlando East. Whenever we shared life experiences and historical backgrounds, I realized just how bad ignorance has damaged the minds of township homeowners. Egomaniacs, bully, idiotic behaviors, self-hate on steroids, inhumanity at its highest. Soweto is a concentration camp. Townships are nothing to be proud of. They were established for African people to eat each other alive. I got very inspired from stories of life in rural Mzansi, the lifestyles and freedom of being yourself and one with nature. I took it to myself to explore rural Mzansi, and today I own a 2-hectare property with an effing waterfall in it. Very effing grateful. Enough land to fit all my family and future family members with no problem at all. Enough land to explore whatever ambitions my family have. I'm very grateful to have transformed from a superior Kasi Auti with nothing to hand down to fam and loved ones, all cramped up in a township reality which was strategized by Verwoerd, to a Paria Samaplazini with all possibilities, not just for me but for my great-great-grandchildren. F the hood. Get angry and disappointed with my sentiments all you like. You didn't make the hood. The hood was made by your oppressor. Hoods were made by the apartheid system to marginalize us and perpetuate broken African family traditions and culture. Most of us are not even welcome at our homes in townships because of the ignorant superiority mentality of the township men who think they are ghetto, proudly Sowetan and better than the rest of us. Hell with the hood mentality, fighting for back rooms you never built. Cease. Such a shame. So I'm gonna split and put my response on part 2 now.